Hello everyone. In this final video series on the instructions for the Family Oral History Project, I'll be reviewing the criteria for success. The criteria. The parts of the project will be assessed using different criteria. Parts 1 and 2, which are worth 50 points of the project. Producing a detailed, useful transcript of the interview and a thoughtful reflection of the interview involve the consideration of the following criteria. 1. Structure and organization. A useful transcript and thoughtful reflection will follow the suggested templates. The reflection will contain a clear beginning, middle, and ending, flowing together to create a coherent whole piece. 2. Content development. A useful transcript preserves the interviewee's responses. An effective reflection will contain relevant, poignant, and compelling content that fully responds to the topics outlined in Part 2 of the instructions and the suggested template. 3. Context and purpose for writing. A useful transcript and thoughtful reflection will demonstrate the writer's understanding of the assignment, its purpose, and audience. 4. Genre and disciplinary conventions. A detailed, useful transcript and thoughtful reflection will demonstrate the writer's knowledge and application of genre and disciplinary conventions, following the templates and adhering to the MLA style. 5. Use of language. While a useful transcript will preserve the interviewee's language, regardless of grammar and syntax, an effective reflection will demonstrate the writer's graceful use of language and ability to skillfully communicate meaning to readers with clarity and fluency, and will be virtually error-free. The following rubric provides an in-depth outline of the criteria mentioned above, and I will use this rubric to assess the transcript and reflection. So please do take a look at the rubric carefully. Next, we have Part 3, which is worth 50 points of the project. Writing a thorough investigation essay involves the consideration of the following criteria, and most of them are similar to the criteria I'll be using for parts 1 and 2. So we have structure and organization. An effective essay will follow the suggested outline template and contain the key ingredients of the assignment flowing together to create a coherent whole piece. Content development. An effective essay will contain relevant, poignant, and compelling content that is required for the investigation essay as outlined in the instructions. Next, we have context and purpose for writing. An effective essay will demonstrate the writer's understanding of the assignment, its purpose, and audience. Then we have genre and disciplinary conventions. An effective essay will demonstrate the writer's knowledge and application of genre and disciplinary conventions, adhering to the MLA style and format. Next, we have use of language. An effective essay will demonstrate the writer's graceful use of language and ability to skillfully communicate meaning to readers with clarity and fluency, and will be virtually error-free. Then we have the writing process. The writer will take full advantage of the writing process, including the production and workshopping of multiple drafts for revision and editing, and providing constructive feedback to guide peers during the revision and editing phases of the writing process. And again, I provide a rubric to give you an in-depth outline of the criteria mentioned above, and I will use this rubric to assess your investigation essay. Moving on, we have extra guidance for success. For all parts of the project, you are welcome to meet with me during the virtual office hours on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. To work on the investigation essay for Part 3 of the project, the class will attend a mandatory class visit to CTAS on November 29th from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. For all parts of the project, you may schedule to meet with a writing tutor on your own time, and you can visit the CTAS Writing Center's website to schedule the appointment. CTAS offers asynchronous tutoring called Tiger Write. Submit your work and get a response from a writing e-tutor within 48 hours. To use Tiger Write, visit the CTAS website. Late submissions and revisions. Because all parts of the project build and depend on each other, no late submissions will be accepted for any reason. In other words, if you submit Part 1, the interview, late, you will not be able to submit Part 2, the reflection, on time. and consequently, you will not be able to submit Part 3, the investigation essay, on time. If you are struggling with any part of the project, let me know immediately, and we will work together to ensure a successful and timely completion of all parts of the project. If you experience technical difficulties while submitting any part of your project to Blackboard, email me immediately, including a copy of your assignment as a Word or Google Doc or PDF attachment. Because the project is due at the end of the semester, no revisions will be accepted. Again, please speak with me immediately if you are struggling with any part of the project, because I will not accept late submissions of any part of the project, and you will not have a chance to revise any part of the project. Well, that's it. That's the family oral history project that you will be participating in from weeks 8 to 14. I'm looking forward to reading all parts of your project. Bye now.